Welcome to Almost D&D, a tabletop role-playing podcast where three of my best friends hang out in my basement and attempt to play Dungeons & Dragons. Most of the time, I am your host and Dungeon Master, Devin Allard. Rotating clockwise around this large and egregiously sized table, we have...
I'm Rob, as Zorob.
I'm Chris as Krugel.
I'm Jeff as Rathos.
Now, a word from our sponsors.
Are your dice rolls getting you down? Are you breaking loot strings during an epic solo? Maybe it's time to try something different and get some dice from Canadian Dice. Go to canadiandice.ca and activate the promo code ALMOSTDND and get 15% off your next purchase.
Hey, it's Devin, and I'd like to take a moment to talk about Chaotic Studios, a sponsor for 3D printed figures here at Almost D&D. Chaotic Studios provides us with D&D themed miniatures used on the show, and they are incredible. The detail and finish are bar none. Monsters, elves, goblins, and more can be found by going to chaoticstudios.ca. While you're there, enter the promo code ALMOSTDND to get 15% off your next purchase. That's chaoticstudios.ca for all your tabletop miniature needs. Before we begin our story this week, we wanted to give a shout out to Campaigns and Concoctions, a fellow D&D podcast with a twist. A solid 5 out of 5 podcast. They are a great group of people. Check them out. Give them a listen. Their Linktree link is going in this episode's description. So when we last left off, our three brave and wise heroes had just unleashed the dragons. While on their way to Gameta, they found 3 legions of Zendarian automatons, led by human officers, also heading the same way as our group. Our trio and their draconic friends waited for the inevitable arrival of their adversaries. Within 12 seconds, the dragons had taken care of everything before them. Now, the group moves towards Domisa. You guys are in the forest with your draconic friends. Plaz, there's Sektar, Rushhorn, Rintog, Sawal, and Alanok. Those are the 6.
All right, so we're in the woods at this point, you
Yes.
said? We're
Yep.
walking away.
I mean, it's you've just finished cleaning house. So,
To Domisa. Let's go.
Are the dragons in human form as we're walking in the woods? Or are they still in like their beefy modes?
it's up to you. What do you guys want them?
Sektar, I think you guys should be in human forms if we're now traveling on foot.
Very well. And they all turn back into humans.
Nice.
So, you guys begin walking towards Domisa?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Going to see Latish. Let's go.
So it's about a 2-day walk. As you're walking, Sektar is going to pipe up in his human form. He's going to say, so what is the plan when we reach Domisa?
Yeah, Rathos, what's the plan?
Yeah,
I thought we discussed this for like 5 days.
At least if like this were an audio, if someone were listening to this, it would be like we did this for like an hour and a half twice. But since we're not an audio medium of some sort, and we're just a couple people chatting, I'll remind everybody, believe that we are going to stealthily and quietly infiltrate Domisa.
Yes.
And figure out exactly what's going on. If we get a chance to stick it to that uptight bitch,
Jenwalyn, I think.
I'm not going to spend a ton of time with Latish, but if she's there, obviously I'm going to rescue her like any good hero would. And
So stealth.
and
So we don't want...
we're not ready for the
He
big reveal
he,
yet.
He goes, we don't want this. And like he points to Rushhorn, and Rushhorn's like, what?
Rushhorn can be stealthy, right? Rushhorn?
It's not my forte.
Sure, it doesn't seem like it. You seem more like a smash and grab type of guy.
Mostly smash.
Yep. I'll grab, you smash. That's a good... I like that. But...
He nods.
Neat.
Is this what you're going to do with Latish?
Did you just say need?
That's not the most Zorob thing I've ever heard. Neat. Smash and grab.
Neat. How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
That's neat.
All right. More to the point. Yeah, I think if we can scale back on the dragon, pun intended. There you go. And we kind of, we do our thing. I don't know. How should we enter in as a group of travelers? What's our? Paint me a picture.
We are not going to be welcome there.
Well,
so we need
you aren't. I can disguise myself pretty well.
Okay.
I have the ability to alter my appearance.
Yeah, I just think maybe we send in like the stealthy, like Alanok's pretty stealthy. You know what I mean? Just like scope it out as like I'm just
Oh, I
here.
like that.
I'm an old lady looking for some, and I mock her voice.
Hey, I can do the old.
I'm an old lady. Just,
Oh, there you go.
I'm,
I
can
I'm
do the
just
old man.
looking for some.
Need to renew my
books.
library
That was
card.
good. Yeah.
I'm just here to, I'm the fastest at returning my library books. So, like that.
Okay.
So I have a question. I know we talked about it. I know. I know we talked about it.
Guys,
I know. Are we?
I wish we had a recording or,
I know.
someone taking notes or something.
I know. No, we don't. We don't.
We
None
don't
of us write.
do that
We
here.
don't do that. No, we're all illiterate. No. What I was gonna say is, did we say we were going to try and capture her and take her back as part of the trap as bait,
Well, I hadn't planned on it.
or were you just gonna
I was
cut her
gonna
head off?
decapitate her.
I think he was gonna.
Oh, cool. All right, let's do that then.
But then what? Sektar says.
Well, then we send
Zorob wanted to put her head on a spike.
I
And
did.
leave it there as like
I did.
as like a oh shit.
Yeah.
and then we reconvene with our friends in the Dead Forest, and we head to Tenos Armor Corps.
Somewhere
Somewhere
west. Yeah.
west.
Tenos is first, and the ocean, then
Tenos.
Amarcord.
We head
Yeah.
to Tenos, where there's a man. I gotta see a man about a boat.
So Sektar grins at that, but then he says, flip the table, if you will. Sit on the other end of the table.
Those look like they might go up somewhere if I sit on your side of a table. Like, what, is that what you mean?
No. If everything was fine, if Jenwalyn Nordove was on our side, and Xandar snuck into Domisa and killed her outright, how would that make us feel?
I mean, we'd be pissed. Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Very.
Angry.
Yeah.
We
And-
want them angry. We want them.
Why?
Because when you're angry, you make mistakes. You get emotional.
Yeah. They say
you-
that like if you're ever trying to fight bees, you just like hit the hive a
just
bunch.
keep
You just
beating
get
the
them
shit
mad.
out of
That's
it.
why you just kill first and show emotions later.
But
My point was,
But then think about this though. We want him angry because then maybe he's easier to go. Maybe he's easier to draw out of Tenos or wherever he is and meet us on our playing field.
You could make a rash decision.
That's what I'm talking about.
he could also show no mercy if you lose.
Well, like he's going to show mercy, I don't. Losing is not an option. And I'm like, Razor's going to get a little serious after that. If that's your attitude, that's probably the same attitude that got you stuck in the bed this whole
Let's
time.
not talk shit
It's
about
not-
my dragon.
It is not my attitude. While I am against killing... Yes, she might have blood on her hands. I don't know if she does or not. Be careful when fighting monsters that you don't become one yourself.
yeah,
Thanks-
Rathos.
Thanks for the advice. I appreciate it.
I'm starting to laugh because I feel like that's sort of directed towards me because I just feel like I'm a monster.
What a dumb saying!
I'm just like, I'm a monster, but
All right.
I don't think we need to go and, cap her or Tate. I don't think we need to go decapitate
Well-
her immediately. We can go talk to her.
we can feel her out and see if she's
I don't
housing
think we have
anything
to
weird
touch
here.
her a whole lot. But we can
So, all right. That's fine.
You want to grab and smash or not?
smash and grab. Get it right.
Oh, sorry.
So we're just gonna go talk to her and see how that goes.
Well,
we can
if
settle
she doesn't want to come with us, we could always take her hostage.
See, that's what I want to do, but nobody wants to listen to me.
Well, sure. All right, we got options,
All right.
but we got to get in there.
But we've gotta
We
get
gotta
in there.
let's
feel it out.
out.
Let's
Yes.
do what we always do and just not have a plan and go in.
Perfect. That's the best. It works every time.
If nothing else, it gets us moving and gets us doing something. So
That's fair.
Make perception checks.
24.
Okay.
Wow, 18.
11.
Okay, so Rathos, you're leading the pack. You turn first. Zorob and Krugel, all the other dragons are just shaking their heads. They're just, oh gosh. They put their hands to their eyebrows, rubbing their foreheads like, oh gosh, they don't.
Go
They,
into the mist.
they just want to get there. Okay.
Gonna save the Tish. Go into the mist.
So you all continue walking towards Domisa, and the city is... Domisa's a little different this time around.
Paint me a picture.
Yeah, so Domisa is more of a bustling city now. There are many people milling about. It seems to be a bit louder and more energetic than it was the first time you were here. The first time you were here, it was obviously Domisa is based on books. The layout of the city is a book. Okay, there's a wall around, a very small wall, but it's about waist high. But there is a wall on the outside of the book, and then on the outside of the town. But then in the middle, there's 2 rows of roads, and that would be the spine of the book. And in the middle of that spine is the Grand Library. Before it was, really quiet, not silent, but it was quiet. There were people about, and they were respectful and, like a library
Like a
is.
freaking library,
Like a
yeah.
freaking library is, right. But again, now it seems louder and more energetic. I don't know. You guys walk up, but again, a lot of people, no one really pays you any mind. Sektar is going to kind of pull you guys back before you get into the city proper, and he says, now would be a good time
Yeah, so
for those.
I'm gonna cast disguise self on,
Okay.
on myself and change from a dragonborn to a cranky old man.
Okay.
Cranky old crusty sailor dude.
Okay. Is there a check on that, or is it when people look at you? While he's looking...
All you come gather around. Come gather around.
Oh my gosh.
Like
I'm so
us?
afraid.
Us and
Let me tell you a story.
us and the 6, yes, the
Okay.
6 elders.
Our old people. All right, I gather with you.
All right.
Yeah, so they
I
walk...
once they're all within like a huddle, I just go okay, and I cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
Trace.
So
Yeah.
yep, so they all get plus 10 to stealth checks.
Nice.
Nice.
So if my physical appearance changes, if someone were to come up and like touch me, they would probably notice that like, oh my gosh, your skin feels like scales. It doesn't feel like crusty old
Yeah.
man. Or like, dude, you're extra crusty old man.
Right. Right.
So it doesn't hold up to physical inspection.
Okay.
And then if someone were to take an action and like inspect
Check.
inspect me, it's an intelligence check to see if they
Okay.
against my spell save DC.
Which is...
Well, I'm not gonna. I'm just kidding. My spell save DC is 14.
I'm not telling
I'm
you.
not
Okay,
telling you
that's
that.
fine. I won't tell you my secrets. You keep yours. Okay. Intelligence check of 14. Beat it. Okay. So you are disguised as a cranky old man. Sektar thanks you for the stealth plus 10, but then he's also looking at you, Zorab and Krugel, saying, but you still look like yourselves.
I have another form.
Don't do that.
No, bad.
I think that's bad. Well, I don't know. Undead.
I take my hat, which is pretty universal, and I put it backwards and be like, is that better?
I don't know if that's selling it either. Yeah, what do we do about us?
Well, is there like a shop we can go in and I can buy a new outfit?
Ooh.
You guys look ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure I can do what you did. I just I didn't memorize that. and I haven't
Probably not as
slept in a
well.
while.
Yeah, did we get a long rest on this 2-day
Yeah,
journey?
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
They walked
So if
through
you
the
want to
night
swap it
and day.
out, yeah, right. We show up, we're all fucking exhausted, fucking beards and shit. If you want to swap it out, Zorab, I will absolutely allow you to swap it out because I bet you would have said like,
We don't
let me retcon that. I would really hope Zorab would be like, I should probably learn that.
You would think that. You would think that, but you know what? No, I'm not gonna.
Where's the closest plant that I can speak to?
I'm gonna stick with what I got. How about that?
You there, NPC? Where's the nearest tree?
Where's the nearest house?
Yes. So, no, I will stick with what I got. Let's keep it interesting. And anyways, we
Not
got
a good idea.
We got listen. We got Krugel. We don't know what to do with him either. So what do we need disguises?
I
That's
don't
a good
know.
point.
I just abundance of caution.
Or should we just send you in?
Oh, that's always a good idea. Separate the party.
I kind of I side eye Zorab, like looking at him like, are you fucking dumb?
I don't know what to do. No, there's just too much pressure. I don't know what to do.
I got a fucking clock in you now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's been a
That was
while.
weird.
All right, what if we switch outfits?
You know what? Yeah, let's do that. I have a hood, so I feel like you can really hide a lot of what's going on there.
You mean his face?
And
Yeah, I'm talking about like his ugly face.
and you can wear my hat.
All right.
It hasn't been washed in a long time.
You know what? This is a ridiculous idea, but like, I kind of like it.
And so I take your cloak, I'm guessing, and put it
Yeah.
on and put up the hood, and I look at Sektar.
Is
with my
there
arms
is there
out
like a changing bush nearby? So I get insecure in front of people.
Cast changing room. That's a 9th level spell.
I can do plant growth and I get like
just dimension. Just dimension.
That's not obvious.
Yeah. Okay. Remind me how tall you two are.
What are you wearing?
we're pretty similar.
I'm 6 foot, I believe.
and I'm
Okay.
like 5. I'm like 5'9"
No,
or 5'10".
Hold on. So we're gonna say 6'4" because it'll be funnier.
So Krugel, you put on what is like a long T-shirt for Zorob's cloak. It comes down to about your belt.
Good thing we're not changing pants.
Yeah. And then Zorob,
I thought we were changing it all, just the tops.
Just the tops.
Oh, okay.
Zorob, the hat is way tue big. So it's like a kid wearing a sun hat.
Or like
love
the
it.
hats my mom wears.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Does she wear sun hats?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous.
For sure.
Yep. That's me.
Yep. So that's what it looks like. Like it's just hanging down a bun. It's like it's
That's
resting
kind
on
of good though. That's kind of what I need.
You guys look like a bunch of idiots.
Listen, I know.
You sound like an idiot.
Bro, no, this is my normal voice. Shut it, Krugel.
Krugel always mocks people. I love it.
By the way, Krugel, this hat smells so bad.
Yeah, I might have killed someone with it once.
It's so very stinky.
I look at Sektar like, better?
I suppose.
I don't know what any other ideas, because I don't know.
The shop idea was
Well,
going.
is there a shop around here? I just look around, see if there's a shop.
Yes, there is. You can see one of the shops. There's a bunch of shops set up. One of the shops is Ye Old Threads.
It's my new favorite shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old threads.
Yeah, of course it is.
So I'm going to just walk in there and see what I can find.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm looking for, not really an outfit, I'm more looking for a mask to cover my hideous face.
Okay. So you walk in. Are we going to split the party here? Or are you going to go in with them?
No, I'm gonna wait outside with. Are the dragons all going in with them? I'm gonna wait outside and smoke my pipe. That's what I
Okay.
want to be doing.
All right.
I'm
So-
just eyeballing and.
So then, yeah,
People watch
then the dragons will hang outside with you. They don't see any reason to go inside, follow you guys inside. Remember, dragons are in their human forms, so you have 6 somewhat elderly humans.
7.
Including
7,
you. Yeah.
right, including you.
That's right.
So Zorob and Krugel, pling, there's a bell that rings as you walk into the shop, and there is a younger, we'll call him he's boy, 16-year-old boy, right? He's working behind the counter, and he says, welcome to Ye Old Threads. How may I help you?
I would like a new hat, please.
Sure. Is there a specific hat type that you're looking for? We have these somewhat ranger hats. These hats are generally worn by barbarians. These hats are worn by druids.
I want a druid hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is just like, picture a sock with the face cut out, like a balaclava, like a loose balaclava. Kind of like, a separate hood, if you will.
I don't want the druid hat.
No, you don't want the druid
I want
hat.
jeez. You know what, Krugel, help me out. What am I looking for here?
A ranger hat.
Just another ranger hat? Well, I don't. All right, fine. Yeah, I want a ranger
So he
hat.
doesn't know this, but my thought process is if he gets a ranger hat, when we swap back, I get a nice new hat out of it.
And so, I have no idea. I'm like, you know what? All right, yeah, I do. I want a ranger hat.
Okay, so like one of these, it's kind of a dark green hat, camouflaged a bit, has like some netting on it, but it's like a like safari hat, so you can like fold the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just generally that, just like a kind of like a our world safari hat.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
No,
I think.
get something a little less dorky.
Like what? All right, you know what? You pick out a hat for me,
All right.
buddy.
So I'm going to get the hat he just described.
Okay. Okay.
You serious?
That'll be 15 gold, please. And then if there's something else maybe I can help you with.
Yeah, we need more than just the hat.
Okay, sure. What else could I help you with?
I need like head to toe.
You need a whole outfit.
I need a redo. Yeah, I don't know if you see what I'm working with here, but it's a little baggy. It's a little stinky.
Okay. Yeah, it is.
Can you help? Is this fixable?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in the back real quick.
Okay.
If you could just, I'll be right back. So, I gotta go get my seamstress.
Okay.
She's got to do some measurements.
Yeah.
So
that's fair.
I will be right back.
Picking alarm bells. While that,
So yeah, now we cut.
yeah, while that's going on, can I just be scanning? I want to see if I see any Xandarians, and I want to see if I can see the giant ass library in the middle of the city.
Oh, yeah.
Or clock it. Is there any change? And more importantly, is there any damage to it when Krugel? Wasn't this the place that you blew something up?
That was tennis.
I always get that mixed up. Okay, never mind. So just any Xandarians or any people taking an undue interest in the 7 of us standing outside or anything like that.
No one's taking interest in you. There are Zendarians. There are humans in Zendarian colors.
Okay.
They
Any
appeared-
automatons?
No automatons that you can see.
Okay.
There are somewhat guards, just general NPC guards.
Doing guard stuff?
Right, doing guard stuff.
Walking into a wall.
Yeah, I was
constantly.
Yeah, T-posing. Like a fine pair of boots. Shit like
I was an adventurer until I took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah. Exactly, all
Got
that
it.
stuff.
Okay.
It's everything I wanted. It's so good.
Right. Make perception checks, Krugel and Rathos. I'm sorry, Krugel and Zoram.
11.
14.
With a. You don't hear anything. Nope.
Okay.
How long has it been?
It's been. They've been in there for probably 5 minutes.
So,
All right, so not bad.
so when the person goes to the
going back.
back, I'm going to Zora. I'm like, if we just grabbed a bunch of shit and stole it and got the fuck out of here.
Rathos, you see a 16-year-old boy walk from behind the building and lock the front door.
Okay, and I'm just like.
Yeah,
hanging
you're out
there.
front smoking a pipe, and he
So-
locks the front door where Zorab and Krugel are.
So I'm just gonna eyeball Rushhorn first, and then I keep wanting to call your dragon Sepulcher, but that's not what the dragon's name is. Obviously,
Sectar.
Sectar. Thank you. That was close. Start with an S. So I'm just gonna eyeball both of them. And he just walks away.
He's walking over to
Okay.
a guard.
Leave it to Zorab and Krugel, and then I'm gonna go around back, and I'm gonna kind of. I'm going to go around back to where he was, and is there a door there that he walked out of or anything like that?
There is. So now you walk into the back alley, and there is a back door connected to this same building.
Is it open?
No, it's closed.
Is it locked?
Yes.
Can I? Okay.
Yeah. Once you try to open it, it's locked.
Okay, I want to old man stealthily just try and pick the lock.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. All right, that's not bad. Okay.
And he did.
Oh shit! Sorry, I cocked
Did
that.
he get past without a trace? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all did.
I did, but that doesn't help sleight of hand. So I got a 10.
Nope. Does
Okay.
not pick the lock.
Sorry.
Ah, fuck. All right, so my voice is dropping to kind of my normal voice. Fuck. Any of you guys good at picking locks? I think we're gonna have an issue here really soon.
Alanok
Of course.
will pipe up.
Of
and she
course
said,
you are. You're the best at everything.
I can try.
Okay, all right,
I'm
all right.
definitely
Just
the
stop.
fastest.
Just stop. Okay. Just hurry up. Try.
Rolls a 12.
Okay. Well, fuck. All right, get out of the way. And I'm start beating the shit.
Make a strength check.
Oh no! Stealth check. Little help here, Rushhorn. it's I rolled a 9 and I have -1 stealth. So, Rushhorn.
He rolls a 5.
Oh God. He's so
This
elderly
door
right
is
now.
made of iron.
So now,
New plan.
So Zorab and Krugel, you two can hear the banging on the door now.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
I'm like holding like 5 hats. I'm like, do you hear that?
Yeah, you're playing dress up.
I'm holding like 3 masks and like a bright blue Xandarian colored like robe.
Did you hear that out there?
Yeah, so I'm holding this robe, like it's basically just like typical Xandarian colors, and a mask that is like one of those drama masks
Yeah.
in a way, but it's like more like to make it look more human of my
Yep.
face.
like
And then I grabbed,
Krugel
and
of
then
the
I grabbed,
opera.
and then I did grab a ranger hat because I want a new hat.
Okay.
And I hear this banging, and I go up to the door, and I want to investigate if the door is just like if I can just open it for like, slide the deadbolt and open the.
Yeah, you can unlock it from the inside.
So I hear this banging, but I don't open it yet, and I just listen.
So you hear me go. All right, new plan.
All right, and then I just okay, go ahead.
That's all right. I'm sprinting off. So you may open it and find six dragons in there, but I'm gonna sprint off to the front, and I'm heading to talk to the guards in my crusty old man disguise.
A bunch of guards are walking this way.
So,
At least a dozen.
I open the deadbolt and All right. Did you follow me to the back door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm not staying
So I
here all
opened
by
the
myself.
I opened the deadbolt or whatever and opened the door, and I'm assuming I see.
You see the 6 dragons there in their human forms. Sawal is going to pipe up, and she's going to say, Rathos went that way? He went to
Okay,
the front.
hold on. Okay, so I put the mask on, the new hat, and the Xandarian colored like cloak
Okay.
or robe, whatever I took, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. All right, he went that way. I'm gonna go that way. Just get away from here.
Okay. So you go. So
I'm just
Sawal goes, what about us? Where do you want us?
Half of you go with him, and half of you come with us.
Got it.
Where do you want me?
I don't care about you. Every man for themselves. No, Zorab.
Fucking Jigsaw!
He gets a new outfit and
Great panic.
goes AWOL.
Go to Rathos, but don't blow your cover. And then I'm just trying to find another way out of this alley to get back
Yeah,
to
so
Main
you.
Street.
So
I'm not trying to abandon them.
okay. So this is the entrance.
Yeah.
Okay, where you came in. You can go this way out the back, and to the right. Rathos, you came in from the left.
Okay.
So you went out into the left. You came in this way from the left. Went back out.
You've lost me completely, but luckily,
Yeah. So when you came around the building, you were facing the building. You came around the left side. So into the alley. But now you're on the front side, and you can see a dozen guards approaching the building.
yep. So I'm
front.
I'm full on doing the old lost old man thing.
Yep.
And I just want to ramble up to him. All right. At this point, it's just me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
3 dragons are approaching from behind you.
Okay.
But they're in their human form.
I'm just. Excuse me, you guys look like you know what's going on, or more importantly, where the heck I'm
Move,
at. No,
they say, and shove you to the ground. They push you to the ground.
They push me to the fucking ground.
Yes.
Well, that's rude. Did anybody just say that? I'm like yelling at this point and screaming, trying to get more attention. Like I just want
So
like
people
a
are
shit
starting.
ton of people.
People are starting to notice that all these guards are starting to congregate on this shop.
Yep.
Yield threads.
As I'm yelling, is anyone like concerned about the old man who just got pushed to the ground? Like, do I look around and see anyone concerned at all?
So as
People are looking. Yeah. So now we're gonna cut.
As he falls, so Krugel told me to go find Rathos. So you see me running I have a new giant sun hat on. With like a little, it's got like a little flower on it, like it's the little sunflower. And I come running up and I run down to you and I start helping you up and it's Gramps.
He pushed me.
Gramps, is that you?
I was lost and trying to find you, and he pushed me.
Did you push my Gramps?
Is this a hat from the shop?
It's a hat from a shop.
No, that's not what I asked. Is this a hat from Yield Threads?
I'm still screaming. If he's pausing that long, can you believe that they pushed me?
It's no, it's not. And I just, I just grin.
You just did the emoji to me.
No.
The kid is going to say, there he is, right there. And the guards are going to say, halt.
All right, so as soon as that happens in my real voice, I'm gonna go, well, this is fucked. And then I want to from the ground cast my breath weapon at the biggest group I can.
Okay, so all right, so all of a sudden we're fucking rolling for initiative.
So much for that whole stealth.
What'd you get?
11.
16, even though I'm not there yet.
Yeah, you're on the other side of the
14.
guards. Rolled a 12. Dragons rolled a 16.
Can I get my breath weapon off?
Yes. Yeah, we'll do a surprise round. Yeah.
They weren't ready for it.
Yeah, they weren't.
They weren't ready for the old man on the ground. They pushed. I want to do my breath weapon, but I want to try and do it as stealthily as possible. I'm really just trying to aim it like I want to splash it on the ground and hit their feet, right, and basically light their feet on fire. Like that's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to blow it up in the air.
I was just picturing like stealthily, like
Yeah, that's 100%. Like
small little flames.
yeah, and I'm just trying to hit like a decent amount of them, their feet, and try and light their feet on fire. But also do as much damage as I possibly can.
Well,
I'm not trying to do as much damage as I can.
Yeah, you're
what I'm really trying to do is
distract
distract them
them.
and make them be like, oh my god, I'm on fire.
making it that's an attack roll, or do they make?
It's
dex
a save.
saves?
It's a dex save.
Okay,
yeah.
so they will make.
It's an 11. What they have to beat.
So 2 guards are going to fail, the rest save. Sorry, 4 are going to fail, but yeah, there's 12 of them.
Okay. And then I would like to use my movement. Like, are any of them distracted at all by being lit on fire?
4 of them are.
4 of them are? Okay. I want to try and escape the ring of people that I'm around, and I want to try and kind of roll
Away.
Roll away, and then get up and, like, start walking briskly away via the 4 that I've distracted.
Okay, so you can get about 10 feet away, because I would say you're prone. You were on the ground.
Yep.
So you can get up and move 10 feet away.
All right. And then stealthily, I want to say, time to go, Zora.
Okay. Make a stealth check when you say that.
Yeah, I can. I got passed without a trace.
Yeah, you can.
Freaking. I also have disadvantage.
No, not on this.
Great. That was a 5, the first roll. So, awesome.
15.
Plus 3.
Oh, all right.
18.
18.
Yeah.
Nice. Not bad. Yeah, you're pretty stealthy.
There you go.
Now it is Krugel's turn.
All right, so I'm in the other side of the building, right? So
Yeah,
I'm
you're on the
I'm
other
kinda-
side.
I'm poking my head out, looking to see what's going on.
Yeah, in between the buildings, you can see 4 guards jumping up and down, screaming about their feet being on fire, and the other 8 are like, wah!
And your guys are sneaking my way?
You can't see that.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, I can't see that. Okay.
Because it's in between buildings, so it's very, very narrow.
Okay, so what I try to do is I'm just trying to go through the crowd to get to the other buildings on the other side
Yeah.
and kind of like watch. Like I'm trying to watch what's going on. I'm not really acting.
Okay.
So I'm just looking for Wraithos and Zorob and the 6 dragons at this point in the crowd of people wondering where are they. But I'm ready to,
Jump in.
So I'm holding my action.
Okay.
So, which again, I don't know how I unhold my action.
You just say it when you want to take it.
Okay.
Sometime this round. So you turn. So the buildings are so close together. You need to turn your shoulders to walk in between them. Like I said, it's a very narrow passageway, but you can get through it, and you can see that again. 4 guards are jumping up and down. Their feet are on fire. The other 8 are distracted, but just getting around the building are Zorob and Wraithos, and the other 6 dragons are standing there in their human forms, like, what the fuck do we do now? So
am I seeing them run by?
Yes.
So I reach out to Zorob and I go, Zorob, come here.
No. He's on the other side of the building.
Oh, so I can't see him.
Yeah, you can see him just as he disappears, but you can't grab him.
Oh, so I see where they're going.
Yes, you see where they're going. Now it is the dragons' turn. The dragons are going to...
I'm like waving at them as they're looking around like it's me.
So they nod,
That's my action.
and they like... Fuck, dude, I don't know what they would do.
We are the stealthiest motherfuckers.
Yeah, you guys are just walk in, guns blazing.
Remember, you dragons have passed without a trace.
They're going to scatter.
Nice.
They are just gonna run in different directions.
It's the cops.
Yeah,
Scatter!
scatter. Like, literally. So they all just fucking
But
bolt.
they're all old.
Yeah, they're
so
all
it's
bolt.
awesome.
They're like, oh no!
Start wobbling away.
Fucking 5-0!
My hip.
Using their walkers.
Back in my day. I don't know. Someone help me. Wraithos, it's your turn again.
How come I don't get to play this game?
Zorob doesn't get to play.
He did a surprise round.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got my surprise.
Are you serious? All right, I'll play later. It's fine.
You're gonna go after him. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get away. I mean, that's what. If they're distracted, I'm trying to blend into the crowd. So I'm using my movement first to get kind of as far. Is there a way I can, or I think I can, get it in between or around some buildings or out of a line of sight, or would I be better off, like if there's a bunch of crowd because I've drawn a bunch of people in, like dipping into the crowd and getting lost in the crowd?
The crowd isn't that thick to get.
Okay, so I'm going for the
disappeared.
buildings. So I want to make my movement and try and get, as far into the buildings or as far out of the line of sight. And then I'd like to use my action to see if I would like to perceive, like, am I successful at this? Am I being clocked? Like, if somebody
Make a stealth check.
found me. That's not bad. 50. Just with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Okay, that makes sense. 15, 18, 28.
Shit, dude. Even with a 28. Yeah.
That's not a trace.
No, they still find you. No, I'm
Shit!
just. No, you are gone. So
Yeah, you left me, asshole.
the guards turn in the corner and there's Zorab
Just
with
like
his
me
hat.
with 12 guards in my sun hat. Thanks, man.
So the guards are going to try to follow you. Zorab, they see you for the time being. They don't see Rathos. And they are going to yell, halt again. And then they are going to throw spears at you.
In a crowded street? Jeez.
Well, now you're on the alleyways.
Oh.
So 6 are going to throw spears at you.
And who? Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. We're going to have words after
We're gonna
this.
have words.
I tried to save you.
Did you?
You came out with a sun hat, and I don't know what you were doing. I was trying to distract him, and you just walked up to him.
And 6 are going to fan out and make perception checks. What is your
14.
14. 4 spears hit you.
Okay.
Take 12 damage. So the other 6 are going to make perception checks looking for Rathos and the other dragons. So they are not going to find you or the other dragons. Because they didn't roll higher than a 28.
Yes. Stealthy.
So now, Zorab, it is your turn.
I can have a turn now? Oh, boy. I'm going to cast Animate Objects. And, I know. And so, let me ask you this. I'm still right in front of the shop, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, my hat is coming to life.
That's awesome.
As well as 9 other small articles of clothing from the shop.
So all of a sudden, it's the ending of Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, it is, right. So that's it. And so I can make them come to life, and basically I have a bonus action where I can command them every turn. So my goal is to have my hat and probably, let's go with 9 other hats.
Yeah.
Off the hat shelf, just... And I want to
Just
hit...
a murder of hats.
I want to hit... It's a murder of hats. That's what it officially is called, right? There's
Yeah.
murder of crows, murder of hats.
Right.
And I'm going to have them try and hit 10 of the guards. Do I just roll once? I forget.
Yeah, just roll once. Fuck it, I don't
Yeah,
care.
that's a
It's
lot.
almost D&D.
They rolled a 13 to hit.
Misses.
Can I roll 9 other times?
Roll again.
Why didn't you
And we'll do it half.
Bardic Inspiration your hats?
Oh,
Can you
shoot.
do that?
Well, my bonus action is their attack. So.
Oh.
Oh, I got nat 20.
Okay, so
Boy,
5
that's
are
a
going
turn
to
of
do...
events.
What a
You're a generous DM.
Yeah, what a
complete
nice
DM.
guy.
I know. It's almost DM. I really don't give a shit. Yeah. I
If you're
do
watching
care.
this, he cares very
I
much.
do care very much. But it's, I don't want you to waste your spell slot, and
We want the hats to
I want
do
the hats to
something.
do something.
come
Yeah,
on.
absolutely.
All right.
So half of them are gonna get absolute max damage, and then you roll your damage dice.
I roll one for each one 5 times?
I'm sorry. Yes, 1 dice.
One.
1 dice for. So they whatever. So what hit dice is it?
I rolled a 4.
No. A D4.
No, it's a D8.
That's a D8. So they get 8 damage
Yeah.
plus. What did you roll?
4.
4. So
Yeah.
they do 12 damage.
Yeah.
So these guards have 11 hit points.
And they have plus
my
and they have
gosh.
plus 2 damage.
God, this is terrifying. So
Hats are just...
Wow, guards
So-
are really weak.
so-
We're really strong.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I imagine 5 hats come fluttering out like bats,
Yeah.
attach themselves to the guards' heads, and
Oh my
snap their necks.
Absolutely. I mean, that's it.
So 5 guards are out.
That's the most wild thing to think of. Just like watching from the other side of the building, just like seeing the hats come out and just break 5 necks.
Stupid
Lovely,
hats.
naive Zorab is the scariest one. Of
Yeah.
us.
Yep.
And we have 6 dragons, half dead, half orc, and a dragon person.
You know what Zorab says when he kills 5 fucking guards with hats? Neat.
I thought you were going to say hats off to
Yeah,
you.
that's what I was gonna say.
Hats off, dude.
You're gonna do the Fred Astaire thing where you
Yep.
roll it down your side. All right, so that's.
Definitely.
Are you happy with your turn?
I'm happy now.
Good.
Thank you.
Good. You've murdered
Thanks.
5 innocent guards. They weren't innocent. Let's be real.
They're mean.
Krugel, it is now your turn again.
I immediately just facepalm at what I'm watching because now I'm thinking, how could we be stealthy when guards are dead? and
You didn't take your turn. Did you want to do something last turn? No.
no.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
I'm wearing my disguise.
Yep.
I'm trying to stay away. So like I'm kind of watching like, and then I'm just gonna kind of go towards the alleyways to where Rathos was going. I'm going to just join the crowd that's watching. I'm assuming there's a crowd.
Yeah, there's a crowd now.
So I'm
sure.
just kind of blending in the crowd with my, Xandarian colors. And
make another stealth check.
14. So
Yeah, plus 10. You're
So,
fine.
yeah.
Rintog is going to come up to you. She's going to nudge you. And she's looking at you wide-eyed, and she goes, "What do we do?"
We need to find a way to get Zorob out of here. I have a plan to disguise him, and then because I'm already disguised, and we get the fuck out of this street.
Okay.
Okay.
So then she's gonna like turn and like signal, like point towards Zorob, and then you're gonna see Rushhorn and Sektar and Sawal like nod their heads. They're like over in a corner somewhere, and then they book it towards Zorob. And I'm gonna say they're 60 feet away. Whatever, they can't do anything this turn.
And the 5 hats kill them all.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
I still have 10 hats.
Rathos, you still hide?
yeah. So Rathos, I'm just mumbling myself. the only freaking group that's gonna lose 6 dragons. Anyway. Unbelievable. And I'm saying all this as I'm kind of rounding a corner, and I'm doing the same thing that Krugel was trying to do. I'm trying to find a way to get back into the crowd
Okay.
as like an old man and try and help my friend out of this predicament.
Did you
Make-
change disguise again?
No, I'm still just a normal old man.
Make it-
I was always a normal man. They just pushed me down. They don't
Make
know,
another
man.
stealth check.
With disadvantage.
Yeah.
17.
Ah, man. With all those bonuses? What'd you roll?
That's 7. Oh,
You got
I'm sorry.
plus 10.
17 plus 3. So, dirty 20.
30-20. Hell yeah, man.
Can I clock Krugel at all? Or the dragons?
Yeah. You
Okay.
can see him because now that you're in the crowd, they're kind of like they're looking for you and you're looking for them.
Yeah, what kind of hat are you wearing?
I'm wearing a typical ranger hat, but
Okay.
I'm wearing a human mask with a blue Xandarian robe.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do a double take as I see him in Dark Killers. Just the fact that we were going to try and stealthily come in here, and now we've lost 6 dragons. Krugel's in a Xandarian colors, and Zorob is beating the shit out of people with hats.
Zora, make an intimidation check.
What happens when you don't plan?
With pleasure. I don't know if I've ever done this before. I'm pretty good at it. 18.
With an 18, the other 5 guards are going to back away from you,
Yeah.
and they are not going to attack you this round.
Wow.
They are going to say, just come with us.
No. I will not. I have all the hat power here. And you see me, I just have my arms raised up like all of a sudden I'm some just hat puppet master. Like I've lost my mind.
All I can picture is Fantasia, and
Yeah.
but it's Mickey Mouse, right?
Yeah,
It's the Mickey Mouse.
yeah.
So you're just Mickey Mouse. And just,
That's it.
They call me the Mad Hatter.
There's so many.
There's so much we
There's
could do
just
with
so
it.
much
It
content,
is your
yeah.
turn. The guards cannot. They are afraid of you, so they're not going to move closer to you at all.
And I just point and I go, hats. And I want 2 hats per guard.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. What's their movement speed? The hats. No movement speed.
I don't know.
Okay, there isn't one.
It says if
What's your
they're-
movement speed?
My movement speed, 35. It says it. Yeah, it says if they're within 500 feet, I can command them.
Okay, so
I
the,
think they just
the
do.
guards are gonna run,
Oh,
but
okay.
they only get 30 feet away, and your hats get 35.
All right.
So why don't you make 2 attack rolls?
So one was 19. Ugh, and one was a 9.
What do they get for a plus? to hit?
That was with the plus.
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I did the math for you.
Okay, thank you so much. So once again, 5 of your hats are gonna land on the. There's 7 remaining guards.
All right. And I just roll 1d8
Yep.
for all of them, right? It was a 1 plus 2, so 3 damage each.
Okay, so
Wow,
that's
that was less cool.
so
No,
Hey, guys,
I let it go to my
They're just
head.
hats. Just reach up and take off the hat.
Krugel,
my
do you
God.
want to do anything?
I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at from my point of view.
So
So they're running.
Yep.
Are they running like in my direction?
no, they're running to your left. So you're
Okay.
looking like kind of.
Let's say, like my back's to the building behind me, and I'm looking left at the commotion, or I'm in the middle of the crowd.
You're in the middle of the crowd. The
Okay.
commotion's happening directly in the middle of you. You can't see Zorab because he's obscured by the. He's behind the. He's in the alleyway behind the shop. And then to your left, running to the left, are 7 guards. 5 were killed. 7 guards running to the left, away and being attacked by hats.
So I could see the hats attacking
Yeah.
them. So I assume that's what I just saw
Yep.
before I walked over. So I'm assuming Rintog is next to me still.
Yes.
I say, Rintog, get Zorob and bring him to this alley right where I am. I'm going to go just hide in the alley right next to the building I'm at.
Okay.
Whittle away from the crowd, waiting for him to be brought to
She's
me.
gonna nod and say, "Whisper." She's gonna make a stealth check. Shit, yeah, 28. She goes, "Remove the Zendarian colors," and she's gonna walk over to the alleyway. She's gonna stealth her way over there.
That's what she whispered to me.
Yes, to
Okay.
you. She rolls a 15,
Okay.
so she's fine.
And my action will be I disrobe.
Okay. Krugel went. Now it's the dragon's turn. So 5 of the dragons are gonna come up next to Rathos and Krugel, and then Rintog is gonna come up behind you, Zorab, and say, "Zora, yes, let's go. We gotta get the fuck out of here."
Hold on, I'm doing something.
No. What?
I got this.
You?
I got-
Yes, you already did it.
Oh. Okay. All right. Focus. We gotta go. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Leave that. Let the hats chase after them.
Okay.
All right. So now she brings you back into the crowd. The young boy is hollering towards the guards, like, "They're still over here. Like, what are you doing?" But you guys are out of combat for now. So you're back in a milling. There's people, like, flipping out, like, they don't know what the hell just happened. Like, did you see them? Like, did you guys see where they went? And the dragons are dragging you, Zorab, and they're like, "We need to leave now." And
right.
they're dragging.
Oh.
They're
Hold
heading
on.
Go ahead.
towards the edge of the city.
I'm waiting for Zorob to be brought to me still.
Okay.
By Rintog.
Okay, yeah. So you guys are like in the crowd. Rintog and Zorab are coming to your right into the crowd, and they're trying to be pretty. She's trying to stealthily bring you, Zorab, past Krugel.
How long has
In-
it been?
Like 6 seconds.
Okay, cool. So my hats are still with me, and so I'm having them follow me. So
Oh my god. No, everyone's gonna notice it.
Once we're out of the crowd, let me know when he's past me and we're out of the crowd.
So the people are starting to realize that the hats are following you, and they're starting to freak out and point like, "Holy shit, it's them!" And like they're starting to recognize you. And Rintog's like, "Lose the fucking hats."
okay, all right. I tell them, "Be gone, hats." I think I can command. Like I don't know if it's a verbal command, but I'm like, "Be gone." So I'm hoping they like just all
hats,
fall. They
the
just
hats
gotta-
fly away and they land in trees. They're forever animated. They're not going back.
I have my arms crossed and I'm just waiting for you to get closer to me.
So
Uh-oh.
Rintog mumbles to you. She goes, "We need to get out of the city immediately. Now."
Okay, and I grab Zorob with my 2 hands and I hold him up in the air, shake him, and go, "Tell me you're a willing creature."
I'm willing.
I cast Bark Skin on him.
Ooh.
What is bark skin?
I turn him into basically a tree skin. So I touch a willing creature and it lasts up to an hour. The target's skin has a rough bark-like appearance, and the target's AC can't be less than 16, regardless of what kind of armor they wear. So I basically give him bark skin
Oh,
to
cool.
disguise them.
As he's
Nice.
doing that, I want to lean in and go, "Perfect, guys. Just like we planned. We've got a distraction. Let's go to the library, hit it real quick, and get out of the city."
That's why I did the hats.
I know.
Yeah.
Great thinking. Let's do it. and I'm going to dip off into the crowd towards the library.
Rintog is just blown away. She looks at Sektar. He's like, I don't know. The guards got run off, so I don't know.
We're all Sektar, we're all disguised now.
Are you?
I am. I have a mask on.
Look at my skin. How do I look?
Come on, guys!
Rushhorn is going to pipe up and say,
You don't look like Zorob, but you don't exactly blend in.
Well, I can't undo it now, so we just got to work with this, I think.
Yeah, you're good for an hour.
It's an hour, yeah, so we got an hour of this. I'm so sorry. It'll be
Very well.
he says. So they follow you to the library. Sawal and Alanok and Rintog, you can hear the murmurs, and they're like, we're going to fucking die. They're going to die. I don't think we're going to die. We're going to lose. They're probably going to die.
I beckon Ringtog back over to me.
Yes, she says.
Why did you tell me to get rid of the Zandarian colors?
Do you really think a guard... Did you see a guard wearing a mask?
A mask?
You're wearing a mask now.
Yeah, the boy in the store saw my face, so I'm covering my face.
Yeah. Did you notice any of the Zendarian guards wearing masks?
No, I was too busy watching my idiot companion throwing hats at people.
Okay. Do you see any Zendarian guards wearing that hat? They all wear the same thing.
Yeah, but are they Zandarian guards?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm trying to look like a Zandarian supporter.
But you're wearing their cloak, the Zendarian guard cloak.
Why are they selling that in that thread shop then?
We were only in there for a couple minutes. We did our best.
Look at what you did. What happened in there?
What do you mean what happened? We were like, hey, we're looking for clothing. And then the guy said, I'm going to be right back. And they locked us in here, apparently.
Yeah, that's all it was.
All right,
Rathos did a great job.
I'm going to fall back a little bit because I can hear them bitching. Rintog, deal with it. All right? We've gotten farther without you than with you. And if you don't stop your complaining, we're going to send you to
I'm
Gameta.
not complaining.
Okay.
I'm not complaining.
This is how we work.
Just-
And I know it's unorthodox, and I know it's a little bit crazy, but ultimately, we've got a lot of guards that are probably going over there in that direction, and we're going to go over here and get the job done. All right?
Very well.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Let's go.
The crowd's a little bit bigger now, a little more people going to and from the library, but those big, massive doors welcome you the same. They're always open. You walk in, and lo and behold, there's Latish, and she's still working.
man.
This is a year in the making
Yep.
almost.
And she's just writing down notes, and she looks up. She goes, welcome to the Grand Library. My name is Latish. What can I do for you?
I immediately reach behind like Rathos and I like kind of like flick him in the ear and be like, don't tell her who you are. Control your body.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't expect the episode to get this far, so I wasn't prepared. But all right, let me think for just a second. Yeah, I think that and Rathos is probably going to do the exact same thing. As an old man, he's just going to sit there and like look at Latish for just a little bit, and then
Awkwardly stare.
just 100% awkwardly staring.
Dude, you never work in customer service. How you doing? It's just the
that's
look
it,
of horror.
Books. Books.
Yeah. Yes. We have books here. Yep.
Yes,
This is
books. Yeah,
all of them.
Thank you. You very good at your job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Your name? I'm sorry.
My name is Latish.
Latish. It's a very lovely name. I don't know where Rathos got this deep Southern old man accent.
I love it.
Yeah, he pretends to be an old man voice. I don't know where it got all Southern. But anyway, I guess what I'm looking for is, well, you may be able to help me. I need two things. One, I'm looking for a book on dragons and dragon riders. And two, is there a section of the library that maybe has something pertaining to, and I want to lean in and whisper, and I'm going to use my real voice a little bit, the Loot of Revival, hoping to jog a little bit of her memory, because that's the last time we were here.
That's what you're trying
Do
to
we
do.
hear this? Like, do I hear him telling her this?
Make a perception check. Unless you're trying to hide it.
I'm trying the Dragon Rider part. I'm not trying to hide.
Right.
The Loot of Revival one. I'm not for my companions. I'm just trying to hide it from any prying ears.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Anyone else?
So
Can I make a check too?
I
Yeah.
rolled an 18, so.
I did not. It's fine.
so you don't hear it.
No.
So Krugel, yes, you do hear it.
So I don't say anything, but I'm staring daggers at him like, why are you trying to jog her memory? Like, why are you trying to make her think of something that might bring us back? Unless you think she's... fucking you do your thing.
So
I'm like nodding him.
I give a thumbs up back, like sarcastic, like, yeah, you're doing it.
So she's going, her eyes are going to go wide. And she recognizes your voice.
Okay.
And she goes, and she looks and she sees Krugel and she sees
A barkskin Zora.
a barkskin Zorab.
Human mask Krugel.
Now, I'm assuming it changes his skin to bark, but it doesn't change his face.
Wouldn't the face be part of bark?
Yeah, but it'll still be
In the shape.
shape.
Oh,
The
in the
shape.
shape.
Yeah,
of-
just barky.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
barky.
bark-like appearance, yeah.
right.
And I want to add. So if she's recognizing us,
It's starting to come
yeah,
together.
I want
So
to.
I look at her. I'm like, hey.
Where's Jenwalyn?
She is in her office. We don't have the Dragon Rider books.
I don't care about the books.
Okay.
Thanks. How are you? No. Sorry. Now's not the time. Time to get to work. Where's her office?
Same spot where it was.
Okay. Do you guys remember where her office was? I was a bit preoccupied the last time we were here.
I think it was like upstairs or something. Hey again. Hello.
Hi.
By the way, I think you remember us.
Yep.
Rob, no time.
Yeah,
Are there
okay.
6 dragons with us?
Yeah, the 6.
Latish,
I'm gonna
I'll come back for you.
I'm just gonna try to say something to Sectar and be like, now would be a good time to get Rushhorn involved to keep him under control because he's gonna do something rash and possibly ruin this whole operation.
We're going to get Jenwalyn. She's in her office. Let's go.
We're just gonna
What?
bombard in her office.
Hell yeah. Smash and grab. And I want to look at Rushhorn. Smile.
What?
What?
What do you mean rash? What has this whole thing been?
This has been pretty calm up until now.
We were
Yeah, this
we
is-
were fine. That was Zorab. Zorab was being, I don't know what he was doing. Not
Not
planned.
making the distraction.
Okay, well, fine. Should we all just go
to the office.
Okay, should we have some of the dragons look out and cover our backs?
Or another distraction? Distraction part 2?
No, just have them watch our backs.
That would work too. All right.
We don't need them like blowing up the library.
Well, I don't want. Let's not go crazy. Let's talk about
Or should we?
All right.
Latish.
Yeah, she's terrified.
Don't worry.
I am.
We're here to save you.
Do you want to ask her any questions? Like, is she?
Well, I want to ask her. I want to ask. Yeah, I want to ask her a lot of things, but none of them have to do with or pertinent to what we're talking about here. How have you been? Yeah, like I said, now's not the time. Krugel, I appreciate your interest in my love life, but Letitia and I'll find time for that later. Let's go get what we came here for.
All right. I can't stop you. Let's go.
All right.
I say to Alanok and Sowell. I always get it wrong. I'm like, I want you guys to kind of be the lookout since you move the most quickly and stealthily, and you need to alarm maybe Rintog, who's good at corralling, it seems like, to like bring attention to us if before we get to the office, this shit's gonna happen.
So she's Alanok is gonna say, so who's going to the office with you? It's obviously you 3.
And I think we should each bring our own.
One elderly person with us.
Yeah.
For protection.
Well, I'm thinking.
Paws is gonna pipe up. He's gonna say, "I have a bed here. It's our library this big. It's just so incredible."
You know what?
Latish, is it? And she's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, it's so nice to meet you. Me and Zorb go way back.
We go way back,
We're
yeah.
just such good
We've
friends.
been buddies for a
I
long
feel
love
time.
being
like-
this."
Our 2 dragons, Rathos, are going to be too big in this library if they turn into something and just knock over a bunch of bookshelves. But Plaza's a little smaller, right?
What? Why are they turning into dragons?
Because are you okay? You think we can just handle this without them?
Latish is gonna pipe
Yeah.
up. She goes, "What do you mean, dragon?"
Oh yeah, sorry, Latish. man, this is getting way out of hand, and I feel like we're talking a lot for just
Come
books,
with
but-
us.
Yeah, these are they're dragons. They're in human form right now, but I know it sounds crazy. I know it's a lot to take in. We're here to save the world.
Dude, don't tell her.
Why not? It's Latish.
Now, well, okay. Now she knows. She
Yes.
could tell everybody.
Well, you're on our. She's on our side, and ultimately, hopefully, most
Is
of the people.
she?
You guys, we're supposed to save these people. We're not. It's not like we're here to.
Well, you know what? Now that she knows, she now has to come with us after this.
Yeah, there you go. All right,
So let's head to the office.
let's go to the office. Latish will be right back. We're gonna leave one of our. Who is it? Rentog? No.
Yeah,
one
we'll
of
leave Rentog.
Or yeah, somebody will sit here and keep you company.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I have that effect on people.
You might want to go to the dead forest after the events that happen here if you want to live, Latish. Just telling you. And I gotta throw that in her as I walk by, hoping he doesn't hear me say that to freak her out.
Make a deception. Or stealth check.
Did you just threaten her?
15 out, not 25 with pass without trace, but I don't think it matters.
Okay.
That's right. Not in you.
Okay. No reason to roll, but I did.
Rathos and Krugel make persuasion checks.
Oh, that's a 4 minus 2, so 2.
That's not good. We're not very persuasive.
We might have to kill her.
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
Okay. So she's going to just nod, and her eyes are just wide.
I'm gonna lift up my mask and wink at her.
That's worse.
That's where the -2 comes in.
Yeah, that's where that's actually a -3. So you all walk into the library. You ascend the stairs. So Plaz, Sektar, and Rushhorn are with you. They are flanking you. Rintog, Sawal, and Alanok are Rintog's with Latish. Sawal and Alanok are in the library acting as lookouts.
Okay.
Again, you walk into the library. There is a spiral staircase. You ascend the staircase. You walk right to Jenwalyn Nordove's. What a
It's not
flashback.
like high elf priest bitch or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a direct quote from
A year ago.
a year ago when you said that.
More like bitch.
Vice bitch.
Vice bitch.
Nordove Jenwalyn. Yeah, Nordove Jenwalyn. Again, you ascend the spiral staircase. As you're walking towards her office, you remember you've been there before. You pass by Hased Boss's empty office, and the door is ajar. And it kind of hits you like, yeah, he's not here anymore. But you get to Jenwalyn's office. The door is closed.
Yeah, so I mean, once we pass boss, I feel like I know we joke and I know we're like we shoot from the hip, bro, a whole lot. But I feel like once Rathos passes that office, he kind of like gets serious and is like, well, that's why we're doing it, because they're fucking killing our friends. So, yeah.
While he gets serious, I just try to poke my head through the door, see if anyone's in there. Just
Nope.
Okay. All right. That's all. Just
And I'm gonna-
checking for the coast is clear.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
You hear from the other side, 1 minute.
Did that sound like a lady?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It was hard to tell.
1 minute.
Oh, that's better. Thank you.
I can't
Sorry.
remember. She did not have a
I didn't-
very high-pitched voice.
No,
when I
I'm
did it.
sorry. It wasn't a dig on you. I just.
No, I know.
I wasn't sure if,
Yeah.
could be anybody over there.
Yep. So she says, 1 minute. Why don't you come back at a later time?
No, it's a little urgent.
No.
I'll wait.
Okay. So you wait. Like it takes a while. She is taking her sweet time in there. It's at least 10 minutes.
So while that's happening, I'm like, Zorob, you think they charge late fees here?
So I'm going back into Dr. Boss's office to see if there's like any wall adjacent to her office, or I'm like pacing and trying to find a way in there without this door.
You can't find a way in there, but this wall is her wall. It is a shared common wall between the two rooms.
Can I investigate to see what the material's like?
Yeah.
I rolled a 15, so
Wood.
it's wood.
Yeah. Generally, that's really how they make
Well, you
buildings.
never know. It could have been stone.
Yeah. No, not stone. Wood. Easy
Nice.
to say.
I
Good
signal
job.
silently Sektar to come next to me.
He So he walks in. He's like, "What's up, homie?" No, he doesn't say that. He says, "Yes."
So she's in there telling us to wait.
And she's probably busy. That's why her door's closed.
Yeah. Have you noticed that this is a city under Xandar occupation?
Yeah.
She's the leader of the city.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So if she could be plotting something in that office.
I'm sure she is.
Because she probably knows somehow it's us, right?
I don't know how she would know that.
We're assuming worst case scenario, okay? If something shady is going on, I want you to help me get through this wall to ambush her from behind when she's at the door. If something seems off, I'll give you the signal. I'll just say fire.
My God, we're gonna burn the library down.
Just the wall. You can control your flame to only like burn like a hole in the wall, right?
The wooden wall?
Yeah, the wooden wall. Well, if you think of a better idea,
Nope. If you want me to.
or if you could just, maybe use your tail and smash through a hole through it instead of burning it
I
down.
thought we weren't doing the dragon
He
thing.
starts looking around. He said, if you wanted me to become me,
This room's not big enough, is it?
no.
Wait, I have a logistical question about that. What happens if you try? Like, do you get stuck, or do you bust through, or
is
do you
this Zorob or
Yeah.
Rob?
No.
Zorob.
Yeah.
So he turns to you and he says, I would make room.
Okay.
So this room would not have a ceiling or walls.
Gotcha.
What about Plaz? Can Plaz fit in there?
Plaz is still pretty big, man. He's only like 5 feet shorter
No,
than the
there's
other
no
ones.
way I could fit in this wall. I mean, the logistics of it just don't support it. I mean, look at the ceiling. The ceiling's only like 8 feet tall. I am like
Would you
12
guys
feet
tighten
tall.
up a little bit? Jeez.
Sorry.
What do you think she's doing in there?
I'm gonna knock on the door again.
So this time she opens it and
My butthole just puckered up.
and she goes, "What?"
What?
And you see her. She doesn't recognize you, but behind her, there is a rather tall man standing next to Jenwalyn, about 6'6", mostly leg, very slender, standing. He's not next to her, but he is behind her desk. She has a large and egregious size table, much like this one. Of
course.
Parchment strewn about it. There's a map. But this man is standing on the other side of the table. He is wearing a monocle. He has a white handlebar mustache and somewhat of a long goatee. He's wearing a dusty striped suit coat with long tails and matching pants. Dusty black leather shoes cover his feet. He is looking parchment papers spread out on the large, egregious-sized table. Some are maps, some are scrolls, haphazardly strewn about. Jenwalyn stares at you. She says, "What?" And the old man pipes up and he says, Jenny, are these friends of yours?
Do we recognize him?
No, you've never seen this man before.
Okay.
She goes, "No, Dad, I've never seen these people before in my life." And that's where we're going to end it.
Nice.
So,
I've already got a way in. It's guaranteed to not work.
thank you, listeners, for tuning into another episode of Almost D&D. The theme song we use is The Red Dragon's Inn by Derek and Brandon Fichter. All background ambiences and in-game music is provided by Michael Gelfi Studios. You can listen to us anywhere you can find a podcast. For our website, email, social media, check out our Linktree link in the episode description. This podcast is directly supported by our patrons, such as Sam Sculpts. Sam, thank you so much. Without your support, this podcast would not be possible. If you want to support us, our Almost a Hero tier starts at just $1 a month, where you get access to Post D&D. That's where the cast discusses what just happened in the latest episode. Want to influence the campaign directly? Join our Almost a Master tier for $5 a month. Most of the time, I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Devin Allard. Rotating clockwise around this large and egregiously sized table we have.
I'm Rob, Zorob.
I am Chris's Krugel.
I'm Jeff Rathos.
And we will see you all next time.
Bring it back, Genuine. Jump on it. Let's do it.
You're scaly.
My dragon.
My dragon. But man, if that isn't a remix
Come
that
on.
we got to come up with.
We'll work on that.
We're
I think
gonna-
we can make something happen
Rob,
there.
can you put that on the tracking?